Hi everybody, all my followers, welcome to another video. So the car today, the car is a M-Class 2006 with the 6.3 AMG engine. Doesn't really matter for the problem, but yeah. So this car came to me because this is what I've been told. The rear lights and the remote is now working. The rear lights, I've been told, is all the lights, so no side lights, no brake lights, no turn signal lights, nothing's working on the rear of the car, and obviously the remote. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be the same, but I do strongly believe it's going to. If you watched my videos, you might have watched a video that I've done for a 2003 C220, where we had a problem with the remote as well. And as you might do know, as you might have seen in there, the antenna for the central locking is placed on the rear window. And that is powered by the rear SEM. So everything coincides to a problem on the SEM. The non-remote doesn't work, and obviously the rear lights. So I strongly believe it's going to be a problem with the SEM, the rear one, and that's what we're going to have a look at. So that's where I'm going to start. I don't have a lot of information. I've only been told rear lights, remote's not working, can you have a look please? That's it. So don't know if anyone has been working on the car already. I haven't even opened the boot yet, because the boot doesn't open from the outside as well. Once again, is an electric lock, which is going to be powered by the rear SEM as well. So I'm going to have to open the boot from inside, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so boot is now opened. One thing that I don't like straight away is someone has been messing around with this already. But there's another thing. Yeah, I have a feeling that someone was trying to install those lights and mess things up. I'm sure that that's what happened. Nevertheless, we have the fuse box over here. I think this is just literally a fuse box on this module. While on the C-Class, if you have watched that video, all this is actually the rear SEM. This is actually just a fuse box, and then the SEM is right underneath there. Okay, so just did a basics first, quick check on that fuse box at the back. All the fuses look good, and before I go anywhere, I decide to do a scan on the car. This is the amount of codes on the front SEM. Central gateway reports no faults. The front SEM reports quite a few. Some of them are stored. The stored and current wiper motor is stiff or blocked, as you can see in there. The wipers at the front are now working indeed. Then we have something about the relay. And the one that I'm interested on is that one. Control module N10-18 rear SEM is not sending any data. So that's what I'm interested on, that I think is causing this issue. What we're going to do is, sorry about that guys, is I'm going to try to go to the rear SEM, see if I can communicate with it. Because I have a feeling, exactly, that we're going to have no communication with it. So, do we have a completely dead rear SEM? maybe. I'm just gonna take it out and have a look. And I think we start to walk towards our problem, as you can see. I don't know, it doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good at all. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna show you a repair this time. I mean, it's just way too much. Just way too much. I'm gonna clean it, but under these plugs as well. Oh gosh, the time I'm gonna waste on this is just gonna be unbelievable. It's gonna be unbelievable. I think this is gonna have to be a replacement. Wow, okay. Okay guys, now under the light is really bad. I don't even know if the camera is actually showing how bad it actually is. I don't want to lose hopes, but I think it's really too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all these plugs and give it a clean, and hopefully that will show exactly how bad it is. Don't know. That's gonna take the plugs, that will, because there's some rust under some of these plugs, as you might be able to see. So I want to see exactly what's going on. So yeah, let's gonna remove this and then have another look. Okay, so the plugs have been removed. The plugs in themselves, they're still good, but there's a lot of crap in between the pins. Underneath the plugs, as you can see, is not looking good. It's definitely not looking good. But as I said, let's gonna give it a good clean and see what we got here. Okay, since the last clip, I've done a little bit of work. So as I said, I've cleaned the board, and as soon as you clean, things don't look that bad anymore. But as you can see now, the board looks pretty normal. The light is a little bit, but I think you can see the so I've cleaned the board, and then I've reflow every single area, all the areas where that corrosion was, like this area here, then was a little bit in this corner if I'm not mistaken, behind here, was a little bit on this corner as well, I think, somewhere here, all these area here, then was a few areas. So what I've done is I put a lot of flux in there and I've reflow everything. These areas, before I do the reflow, I've cleaned with the alcohol and with the toothbrush, clean everything, and then I've used one of these glass fiber pens to remove that layer of corrosion that always stays on top of the solder, because that will not allow the solder to reflow properly. So if you use down the worst areas, then a lot of flux at the top, just reflow the whole board. I've measured a few places where they look a little bit bad, just to make sure, you know, there was no lanes broken, completely corroded or anything like that. So I've done all that. Everything looked okay to me, and we're gonna try it. If it does work, it's a bonus. If it doesn't work, I'm afraid that it's gonna have to be a module replacement. It might be that something went short in the meantime and damaged something with corrosion and probably a little bit of moisture as well in there, obviously. Don't know. One thing I've done, I've replaced this capacitor here as well. The other one, I put it on the bin already, but was a little bit, was not swollen at the top, but was a little bit swelling on the underside. So just got a new one. And yep, I'm gonna go in the car, plug in, and see what happens. Okay, I just unfortunately the way the cables are and everything, the SEM had to go pretty much in this place. These at the moment is just here, but look at this. Look at this. Can you hear? Don't know if you can hear. I really hope you can. Remote is working, so that's already good news. The next thing I'm going to do is plug the maxi-Cs again, see if we can communicate, and then we're going to test all the lights at the back and see if it works. Okay, so as you have seen, I'm going to do it again so you can see. Straight away the remote is working. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to communicate with the rear SEM. Another thing I've noticed is that the easy entry is now working. Was not working before. So let's gonna go. It's gonna go to the rear SEM again. And hopefully we'll have communication now. There we go. So before I even go in there, I just want to go to the front SEM and just confirm that those faults saying there was no data being sent by the rear SEM, those codes are now pendant or not. They are not present anymore. There is control module A1. No, it's not that one. It was N10. N10-8 rear SEM is not sending any data. That's now stored. Actually, there's no codes now at all on the front SEM. So if we come back and we just erase these codes. No, I didn't. So let's go to the rear SEM now. It's gonna. I believe there's some bulbs. This car, I've just found out not long ago. And when I say long ago, it was literally a few minutes ago. I found out that the car has been actually for a long time in another place. They were trying to fix this problem. So all the bulbs from at least one of the sides of the rear lights is all they are missing. They all gone. So I'm gonna have to put them back in there. So the chances are we're gonna have faults for lights and stuff. But Okay, so as you can see, all this, there's a lot of codes for CAN messages, obviously. Look at this, there's codes everywhere. Look at that. But guess what? They are all stored. So we're just gonna delete this. No faults detected. Well, obviously it's not coming up with the bulbs then anyway. So yeah, this is exterior lamps. Let me see what we have here. Yeah, so it's just the lights. Let's gonna put the lights back on the thingy, and so as you can see, all the lights are missing. So we're just gonna put these lights, and then we're gonna test, make sure it works. Okay, before I do it, make sure that this is actually working, because it was now opening the boot. And it is working, so good. Now I'm gonna actually start the engine. So let's gonna turn the lights on. I'm gonna turn. That was not working as well. It is working now. Let me turn fog lights. Yeah, it is working. Okay, just the I think it's just the fog lights, maybe. Maybe the fog lights. I need to check the fog lights. Let me gonna ignition on. So I don't know where I'm gonna cut the video on what I was doing before, but I'm gonna do this different. I'm gonna do this through the active tests. So we're gonna do the turn signals. So F5 is for left and right at the same time, and there it is, both on. As you can see, turn them off. Now we're gonna go stop lamps. Once again, left and right. Only that one came back on. Let me check the bulb on that one. Okay, so it was a poor contact on that bulb. All running now. It's gonna check the next ones. Center mounted, so this is the, sorry guys, F3 is on, and there it is. And next, license plate, so all of it. All working. Well, I think this is done really. They are all working. Fluorescent lights. Tail lights. Which one I did? Left and right, so that one is, but this one is not for some reason. Okay, another poor contact. All working. Fog lights. Oops. And I think that's it for this video, for this problem. So we got it fixed. I was not 100% confident, but yeah, we got it done. So we repaired the rear SEM. Remote is now working, as you've seen. All the lights at the back of the car, all the tail lights are now working. Are now fully working. So that's it. It's been repaired. So what else to say? That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope there's some tips, some information along this video that on this video that you're gonna find useful. And I think that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any comments, questions, put them below. And like always, thank you so much for watching.